In a recent South Carolina Senate committee hearing, Senator Darrell Jackson asked SC Housing Director Richard Hutto about what the state is doing to enable more owner-occupied housing, as opposed to just building affordable rental units. Here's what I want you to note. Check out Senator Jackson's speaking style. Plain, measured language, direct and simple. And then watch Director Hutto's answer to that question. Did he even answer it? For a lot of words used, not a lot was said.
However, I do have a question as relates to where you see we're headed as relates to affordable housing. The 11 projects are all rentals.
The 9%, yes.
Yeah. What is there a plan to look at owner-occupied affordable housing? Because as we know, there is no better way to build wealth and to pass on wealth to future generations than to have affordable housing. There are many folk in our community, and I would just on a personal note, years ago, 60 plus years ago, my mom and dad were the beneficiaries of affordable owner-occupied housing. And she, who is 90 years old now, jokingly tells me that their mortgage was, I think, $65 or $70 a month. And they prayed every night that they would be able to afford that. But fast forward, years later, they own the house, it's paid off, and it's something that they can pass on to future generations. So I'm just wondering, are there any plans to look at owner-occupied affordable housing?
Two things that I would mention that are going on. One is the single-family program that has been in effect for some time, and there are a lot of folks that you come in contact with daily that do have housing authority loans. We've been very successful in the markets in such that our yields and our yield spread is significant enough to where we can, at this point, reduce interest rates. So, and our rates were always competitive, but we've been successful in pricing, especially in the market. The last market fluctuations, we were preparing to actually enter the market on a Monday, and there was a 200 basis point drop in the U.S. Treasury rates. So we had to scramble and work over the weekend to see what our interest rate exposure was with that dip in the market. Well, we hit the market just right on that following Monday. It turned into a 2-day pricing or bond sale instead of one, but it resulted in significant savings for us in relation to the amount of spread that we can maintain and operate with.